Well, Trump got shot at again, supposedly. Am I right? Oh, yeah, you get a good picture this time. That really is how a lot of people reacted to this, which is pretty wild. You know, this news dropped and a lot of people are like, well, isn't that convenient? Trump's never been to one of these dinners before as president. Now he makes a big deal out of this one, rises poll numbers are plummeting. He's in an unpopular ward. He can't get his ballroom built. And then look what happens. Isn't that convenient? Right, and I hear you. I wouldn't put anything past these people, right? And it is funny to imagine that this has become like Trump's go-to move for whenever he's not getting his way. You know what I mean? Like he's on the phone with some captain of industry who's just like, I'm sorry, Mr. President, I just can't do it. And Trump's like, oh, okay. And so he signals one of his Secret Service guys who pulls out a gun and like pops off 3 rounds through the White House ceiling. And Trump's like, whoa, did you hear that? Someone just tried to kill me just now. So now we fired Jimmy Kimmel? Like it's funny to think about. At the end of the day, I do not think that it was any kind of conspiracy theory. Maybe mostly just because point blank, I don't think they have the competency to pull something like that off. I just don't. Like this shooter, his manifesto, right? In his manifesto, he called Trump a rapist and a PDF file. I know, I'm sorry, but apparently the internet gets very upset if we don't all talk like babies. But you know the words I mean. He called Trump those things, and Trump got very upset about that on 60 Minutes. Well, I think if Team Trump was making that up, they would not include something that would upset dear leader that much. And you might hear that and go, no, Trae, that's what they want you to think. That's why it's smart. No. I know, I'm just saying, I don't think they're smart. That's my whole, I think if Team Trump was tasked with fabricating a manifesto for a hand-picked patsy, it would be something like, this is the manifesto of Lieutenant Commander Zoe Moon Rainbow of Antifa's 34th Non-Binary Brigade, and I could no longer go on living in a country that's presided over by an ultra-masculine alpha male strongman like Donald Trump. I think that's what they would cook up. You know, and even if they did do it, like we'll find out eventually. Because the other thing is they can't keep their mouths shut. Even if it's 10 years from now, Stephen Miller emerges from his chrysalis to go on a Nazi book tour or something, eventually someone will spill the beans. I'm just saying, but also, whether it's a false flag or not, the fact that that's the conversation that people are having is in and of itself alarming. Like there was an attempt on the president's life and a huge chunk of Americans responded to that news with, cool story, bro. Like that is not good. This is part of the rot they've let fester at the center of this once great nation that no one knows what is and is not real anymore. And I get it. I've always considered myself a reasonable man, you know, except for like one time in college I smoked too much and wandered in the wrong YouTube neighborhood and spent a couple days thinking Bush did 9/11. But other than that, I'm like a reasonable, logical person, you know. But 10 years under Trump has me in the basement with a fucking corkboard and red yarn, dude. I feel like I'm losing my mind, and a lot of people feel the same way. I mean, that's what happens when you spend every other day for the better part of a decade feeling like you're being gaslit by the world around you. Right? The notion of any kind of shared objective reality is long since out the window, and I don't know how we get it back or if we ever even can, but what I do know is it ain't never gonna happen as long as the boy who cried fake news is still in charge. And that's not me saying that somebody should do what this dude just tried to do. I'm not advocating for nothing like that. Trump sucks, is all I'm saying.